Total Rewards Strategy: How to Design a Winning Comp and Benefits Package, HR Guide. Are your compensation and benefits packages attracting and retaining top talent? The Total Rewards approach views salary, benefits, recognition, and development as one cohesive strategy. This video provides HR professionals and managers with a blueprint for designing competitive and legally compliant compensation and benefits (C&B) programs that align with business goals. Stop viewing C&B as a cost, start seeing it as a strategic investment.
Welcome back to the channel. If you're in HR or running a business, you know the struggle. Attracting top talent is tough, and keeping them is even tougher. What's one of your most powerful tools? Your compensation and benefits package. But it's not just about throwing money at people. Today, we're diving deep into crafting a total rewards strategy that not only attracts, but also motivates and retains your best people. Why C&B is more than just salary. Many think Comp and Ben is just salary and health insurance. But that's a narrow view. A modern total rewards approach looks at everything an employee receives, directly and indirectly, in exchange for their work. It's crucial because attraction, it's your first impression for potential hires. Retention, a fair, competitive package keeps current employees loyal. Motivation, well-structured incentives drive performance. Employer branding, it builds your reputation as a great place to work. The 5 pillars of total rewards deep dive. Let's break down the 5 core pillars of a comprehensive total rewards strategy. Understanding these is key to building a robust C&B program. Pillar 1, compensation, the paycheck. Base salary, fair market value is critical. Conduct salary surveys and benchmarking regularly. Don't guess, use data. Variable pay, bonuses, commissions, profit sharing. These tie pay directly to performance or company success. Equity, stock options or grants, especially for startups or senior roles, to give employees a stake in the company's future. Legal compliance, minimum wage laws, overtime, pay equity, always stay compliant. Pillar 2, benefits, the perks and protection.
Health and wellness, medical, dental, vision insurance. Mental health support, gym memberships. Critical for well-being. Retirement plans, 401(k), EPF, pension plans with company matching, a huge draw for long-term employees. Paid time off, PTO vacation, sick leave, holidays, parental leave. Crucial for work-life balance. Other perks, tuition reimbursement, commuter benefits, employee discounts, life insurance. Pillar 3, work-life effectiveness, flexibility and support. Flexible work arrangements, remote work, hybrid models, compressed work rates. Scheduling flexibility, giving employees control over when and where they work, within reason. Wellness programs, stress management, financial wellness, EAPs, employee assistance programs. Family support, child care subsidies, elder care resources. Pillar 4, recognition, appreciation and acknowledgement. Formal recognition, awards for long service, performance awards, promotions. Informal recognition, verbal praise, thank you notes, small gestures of appreciation. Peer-to-peer recognition, empowering colleagues to acknowledge each other's contributions. Purpose, link recognition to company values and desired behaviors. Pillar 5, performance and development, growth and opportunity. Learning and development, L&D training programs, workshop, certifications. Career pathing, clear paths for advancement, mentorship programs. Performance management, regular feedback, goal setting, coaching showing how their work contributes and how they can improve. Internal mobility, opportunities to move to different roles or departments within the company. Common mistakes to avoid, Even with good intentions, C&P programs can fall short. Here are common mistakes to watch out for. Set it and forget it mentality. The market, employee needs, and regulations constantly change. Review your C&P strategy annually. Lack of communication. Employees don't value what they don't understand. Educate them about their total rewards. Ignoring data. Don't base pay on gut feelings. Use market data, performance metrics, and internal equity analysis. One size fits all. Different demographics. Gen Z versus boomers, parents versus singles, value different benefits. Consider flexibility. Legal non-compliance. This can lead to hefty fines and reputational damage. Always consult legal experts. Conclusion. Call to action. Designing a robust total rewards strategy isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about creating an environment where employees feel valued, supported, and motivated. It's about strategic investment in your people. What's the most effective benefit or compensation strategy you've implemented or seen? Share your insights in the comments below. If you found this guide helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more HR insights, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.